In this video, we're going to talk about two of the lesser known but still handy Chromebook accessibility features. So if I come into our accessibilities settings, and the first one is automatic clicks. This is handy for those students who struggle with the physical act of clicking on the trackpad. So right now, this here is doing a left click. So if you notice the mouse, if it sits still long enough, it does a click. So I'm going to come up here to this caret, and you can see it left clicked and it did the drop down menu for me. And I didn't have to click at all, I just sat still. My right click, so if I hover on the image, right click, I get all those right click tools, copy, save, open. This is a double click, and then we have our click and drag. Now this is a fun one. I'm going to go to click and drag activity here. So typically an activity like this where I have to click on one of these number boxes and then drag it over to the correct answer area, normally I'd have to hold in, like click into the trackpad with one hand or finger and then drag the item over with my other finger or two fingers of the same hand. And some students have a real hard time or difficulty with manipulating that click and drag feature on a trackpad. So what we can do for this is turn on click and drag. And so now the students no longer have to click, all they have to do is drag. So let me show you what's going to happen. I'm going to take my mouse. Okay. Oh, okay. So now I'm going to take it to the 30. I'm going to hold it there. And then there you go. So it's clicked for me. And now I'm going to drag it over to the right answer spot. And then I'm just going to hold still. Oh, it let go. Now it thinks I'm moving that. All right, let's move it here. Here we go. Stay still, click, move it, stay still, click. So I can do that again. So let's come here. I'm going to move, stay still. The computer clicks for me. I move it and stay still, and then it clicks for me. So I'm no longer having to do the click and drag myself. All I have to do is move the mouse. It's a huge help. Let's turn that off. So let's click here. We'll turn that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So let's do this last one here. I'm going to come back here to show. This is scroll. And what this scroll does is it puts a scroll pad on the screen. So I no longer have to try to do the scroll on my trackpad or to try to have to manipulate this little scroll bar here. I can just scroll this way. And when I'm all done, I can just X out of it. This pauses the functions of everything on this bar, and then this moves it around the screen for me, so in case it happens to be covering something. So that's automatic clicks. One big thing I've used that for is from younger students who are trying to manipulate, especially the click and drag of their online math materials. All right, and then the last one I want to show you is sticky keys. I'm going to come in here. Sticky keys. Let's come here. So sticky keys does so that I don't have to hold two keys down at the same time. So let's say I'm going to type in here and I need to do a capital T. Normally I'm going to have to hold the shift and hold the T at the same time. But with sticky keys, I just tap the shift and you see in the top left screen there, it's showing that the shift is held in for me. And then I just tap the T and I have my capital T and my sticky T is just turned off. This. Again, if I needed to do something, I can just tap. You can see I've tapped control because control is highlighted, but maybe I want to do control and alt at the same time. So now those are both held in. And if I hold, I can hold them each up to 2 times and then it all goes away. So that is sticky keys. So I don't have to physically press down 2 keys at the same time. And there's our 2 lesser known features. All the rest of them really do exactly what the name is. You know, dictate, high contrast, give you a larger cursor, they highlight the mouse cursor. So there you go.